Hi, I'm Adrian,
Dresden, Rachel, Blue, one of those.
and we taught a class on partner movements, particularly with regard to integration of props at May Wildfire 2016. We started with basic push hands, but in a very gentle context, where using with wrist-to-wrist action and eyes closed often, just being able to feel and respond to another person. Nobody is particularly guiding or controlling, just sort of playing off each other's motions. Motions.
Same thing.
Then doing the same thing with two hands.
The idea here being that through the structure of the wrist moving into the forearm, upper arm, and then feel moving into the torso and the feet. Listen, hear what the other person is telling you, including where to move. Going up, down.
We started out more standing, facing each other, and then had people start moving around space.
So it's just a good exercise to get a sense of what it feels like to gently manipulate someone else's momentum and how to listen to it. Going from there, playing with different props, we use a number of different examples. Just gonna end poorly if I have that on. Oh, so right. So we ended up playing around with some different prop examples. So here's just a rope, not weighted, which we can use. You hold that tension there, as opposed to push hands, where you're pushing the other person. But here you're pulling each other's momentum, and it being like the counterbalance. You can still read the other person and their positioning and what they're doing. Tug them around. Again, it's just another momentum game. Reading the other person, interacting with the other person, holding this rope tense.
We then had a similar game with a solid prop. With this, in addition to being able to sort of pull someone and push someone, you can actually, use the staff to push them in a direction or pull them in a direction, like so, and be able to just move around with the prop. And stuff like that. We then progressed to double props using fans, double stabs, and mini hoops.
And levy wands.
And levy wands and
swords.
contact swords, yeah.
Props.
Where we're playing games where if you imagine specific node points, for lack of a better term, on a prop, on a fan, for example, it might be here, 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 and maybe around the grip. And you start out with fans touching nodes, and then you slide one prop, go ahead.
So here we have the translation.
Yep. And I might go to here.
With fans, do a rotation.
Yep.
And the idea here is just to split off, giving each other a turn, feeding directly into whatever it is. The other person doing very direct interaction as opposed to spitting at each other. You're directly interfacing with this other prop. It's a fun game. She ended up in some really weird positions. Like so.
Etc.
And that same kind of idea where you're having the structure of these different node points, translating and rotating and spinning between them, again, works with all of these other props. And you can come up with some interesting stuff doing that.
The last thing we did was kind of doing a larger version of the kind of fan concept and the single staff concept, where we were using two staffs to control movement.
So here you have elements of negative space play. You have feeling momentum of the other person. Here, as translated either directly through them or through the staff that you're holding. And you're also playing a lot with negative space in each other's bodies. Again, it's a game to play. way to figure out how to interact with other people in ways on the burn field or in your vanish.
So yes, a bunch of weird shenanigans with props. To feel momentum, to be able to more natively understand how people are moving around you and respond to them, both in your own body and with a prop in a way that hopefully complements what people are doing. Thank you very much.